Hello. In continuation with probability, this exercise 15.1, we will discuss some questions and then we're going to the optional exercise. One question number 20 of this exercise 15.1. Exercise 15.1, question number 20. Okay. What is it? Suppose you drop a die at a random on the rectangular region shown in the figure. This rectangular region is there. In the figure it is shown that its length is 2 meter, breadth is 2 meter and length is 3 meter. Okay. There is a circle. What is the probability that it will land inside the circle with the diameter 1 meter? Its diameter is 1 meter. Okay. Question is clear? A die is rolled. Its die is rolled in that place, and that is in the shape of a rectangle. Length and breadth is given. One is a circle. Its diameter is 1 meter. Question is, what is the probability that this die will land inside it? Okay. Die. Yes. What is the probability that it will land inside? Suppose you drop a die. So the formula is required probability is equal to number of favorable outcomes upon total number of possible outcomes. Okay. By the way, here number of favorable outcomes in place of, we have to write here the area of circle upon area of rectangle. Okay. So area of circle, that means area of circle here, because they are asking that the probability of a die land inside a circle is equal to area of circle upon area of rectangle. Okay. Area of circle, the formula of area of circle, pi r square, pi, radius diameter 1 meter, radius 1/2 meter, upon area of rectangle, length into breadth 3 into 2. So it is coming pi upon 4 into 3 into 2. Okay. 2 to the 4 is coming here, pi upon 4 3 is 12, 2 is 24, pi upon 24 centimeter. This is the probability that the die is land inside the circle. Okay. So that is one question of this exercise 15.1. Second question is, which I want to take here. One question number 23. A game consists of tossing a 1 rupee coins 3 times. A game consists tossing a coin 3 times and noting its outcome. So first of all, I am making all the outcomes when a coin is tossed 3 times. Okay. I am making total sample space now. A coin is tossed 1 time. A coin is tossed 1 time. Possible outcomes: head and tail. It's okay. Coin is tossed 2 times. Then possible outcomes are, now you can see that with this H, T, with this H and T. Is it okay? So how many pairs are there? HH, HT, TH and TT. Is that okay? This is the procedure by which you can make a sample space. if the number of coins and number of dice are increased, then how to make it? So a coin is tossed 2 times, then total number of possible outcomes are HH, HT, TH and TT. There are 4. Coin is tossed 3 times. A coin is tossed 3 times. Then what happens? HT, with that HT, HT and HT. Okay. Now what happens? The first trial, that means the first outcome, HHH. This time the 3 points here because a coin is tossed 3 times. Okay. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, then the trial is over, then the experiment will be over. HHH. Okay. Then HHT. Okay. After that, HTH and HTT. THH, THT, TTH and TTT. Okay. Now this experiment is over. Number of trials, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. When you make a 3 times trials, okay, then 1 event is complete. And now complete this experiment. So in this experiment, how many total possible outcomes? There are 8 possible outcomes. So this is the result. Again, suppose if you want to make a coin is tossed 4 times. Again with that one H and T, H, 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 T. And 8 to just 16 total, like that. Okay. So this is the procedure by which you can make total sample points, sample space. On the basis of that, the number of coins are 1, 2, 3, number of dice are 1, 2, 3, whatever it is. Question is, honey wins if all the tosses gives the same result, that is 3 heads or 3 tails, and loses otherwise. Calculate the probability that the honey will lose the game. Okay. Calculate the probability that the honey will lose the game. Probability of losing the game. Probability of losing the game. He will lose the game when he is winning the game when all 3 heads or 3 tails are coming. And he will losing the game. What does it? He will lose the game. What does it mean? All 3, that means H, this is not coming, and TTT, it is not coming. So if these 2 terms are coming, 2 upon 8, the probability of winning the game, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 upon 8, the probability of his losing the game. Okay. So the probability of losing the game is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 upon total 8. Answer is 3 upon 4. Okay. Because he is winning the game when he's getting only all 3 heads or all 3 tails on the uppermost face. Otherwise, he will lose the game. Okay, so that means the favorable points are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 upon total possible points are 8. Okay. First, you will make sample space. Then the question will be very easy for you. And for each and every question, you will make a sample space first. Now we are discussing questions from the optional exercise. Very interesting and important question from optional exercise. 15.2 exercise, question number 1. Okay. 15.2 exercise, question number 1. Question is, 2 customers, Shyam and Ekta, are visiting a particular shop in a same week, starting from Tuesday to Saturday. Each is equally likely to visit the shop on any day as on another day. What is the probability that both will visit the shop first the same day, consecutive days, third different days? Okay. We are making a sample space first. 2 customers, Shyam and Ekta, are visiting a particular shop in the same week. Starting from Tuesday to Saturday. Okay. I'm making a table How many customers? There are two customers, Shyam and Ekta. Okay. Shyam and Ekta, they are visiting in the same week and from Tuesday to Saturday. So I am writing here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Here also Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. Is it okay? They are visiting from Tuesday to Saturday on the same week. Each is equally likely to visit the shop on any day as on another day. Right? So that means when we join them, Shyam it's Ekta. Okay. Right? So that is Tuesday. Here's a Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Friday, Tuesday, Saturday. Okay. That means they will visit Tuesday, Shyam Tuesday, Ekta Wednesday, Shyam Tuesday, Ekta Tuesday, Shyam Tuesday, Ekta Wednesday, and going on like that. Shyam Wednesday, Ekta Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, and Wednesday, Saturday. Same as Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Thursday, Saturday. Friday, Tuesday, Friday, Wednesday, Friday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, Thursday, Saturday, Friday, and Saturday. This is the complete list. Okay, visiting on the shop on the same week, right? Question. Now you will see that the solution is very simple. What is the probability that both will visit the shop on the same day? First one, probability of visiting both on the same day. Probability of visiting shop both on the same day. Okay, right. You will find out the same days. Where are the same days here? See, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay. But first of all, total possible outcomes is equal to 25. 5 into 5. Total possible outcomes are 25. Okay. Both are visiting shop. Probability of visiting shop both on the same day is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. May I write here 5 upon 25, 1 upon 5. Is that okay? Same day. Second is consecutive days. Probability of visiting shop on consecutive consecutive day. Probability of visiting shop on consecutive day. Both. Probability of both visiting shop on consecutive day. Consecutive day, one after another. Okay, now let us find out. Tuesday, Wednesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Thursday, Friday, Friday, Saturday. Am I right? Tuesday, Syam is visiting Tuesday, Ekta is visiting Wednesday. Syam visiting Wednesday, Ekta Thursday. Syam visiting Thursday, Ekta Friday. Syam Friday, Ekta Saturday. 4. Okay. 4. After that, not only these 4, consecutive day. Now let us see. We have taken here Syam visiting Tuesday, Ekta Wednesday. Okay. Now here what happens? When we go back, Ekta, if we'll change it, like Syam is visiting on Tuesday and Ekta on Wednesday, so we will see that the Syam on Wednesday are, by the way, after Tuesday there would be a Wednesday, but after Wednesday there will not be a Tuesday. Okay, so I have taken these 4: Tuesday, Wednesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Thursday, Friday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, next one is start from, first we have a start from Syam, second we are starting from Ekta. Okay, so when we start from Ekta, Ekta visiting on Tuesday and Syam on Wednesday. Where it is? This is Tuesday and then it is Wednesday. Right? We are starting from the Syam. So Syam is visiting Wednesday and Ekta is visiting Tuesday. So that is coming here. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Like this. Picture clear? Here what happened? Syam visiting Tuesday, Ekta Wednesday. Here the condition is Syam visiting. Now here what happened? Here Syam visiting Wednesday and Ekta Tuesday. You can see the difference between them. Syam visiting here Tuesday and here Syam is visiting on. Here Syam is visiting on Tuesday and here Ekta is visiting on Wednesday. Okay. That means Tuesday, Wednesday. This is the one case. In this case, here's a Syam is visiting. Here it is Ekta. That is one. Okay. So like that I have made these 4. Now the second case, you will understand the second case in which on Tuesday Ekta visiting and Wednesday Syam visiting. Tuesday Ekta and Wednesday Syam. Tuesday Ekta, Wednesday Syam. It's okay. So that means we have to change all these. So like Tuesday Wednesday, Ekta Syam, Syam Ekta. Ekta Syam, Syam Ekta, Ekta Syam, Syam Ekta. So total possible outcomes are coming 4 plus 4, 8. Okay. So here what to write here? 8 upon 25. Is that okay? See this one example I have taken Tuesday and Wednesday. On Tuesday suppose Syam is visiting, Wednesday Ekta is visiting. Now the second case, Tuesday Ekta visiting and Wednesday Syam visiting. Right? So there are total 4. 4 multiplied by 2, that is 8. So 8 upon 25. So we'll see that there's a condition here when Tuesday visiting Ekta and here is it, yes, Tuesday visiting Ekta and Wednesday visiting Syam. So I think these are not required. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just we reverse them and 4 plus 4 total 8. And third one is different days. Probability of both visiting shop on different days. Probability of both visiting shops on different days. Same days, how many? 5 same days. So 25 minus 5. 25 minus 5 upon 25. That means 20 upon 25. Okay. 4 upon 5. So that is 1 upon 5. It is 4 upon 5. They are visiting on the same day. They are visiting on the different day. 1 minus 1 upon 5. That is 4 upon 5. Okay. So that is question number 1. I hope you have understood it. In the second part, only Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, days will remain the same. Only you can change the place. Each times will be exchanged. Okay. Then 4 plus 4, it is total 8. Now taking question number 2 of the same exercise. Second question. A die is numbered in such a way that its faces shown on the numbers are 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 6. So it is a biased die. On the numbers are printed 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 6. It is thrown 2 times and the total score in the 2 throws is noted. Complete the following table. Okay. One table is given. That is a table. On the die, the numbers are printed not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is a biased die. Number printed 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 and 6. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 and 6. Okay. You will complete the table. We are going to complete the table. In the table, it's given that throw 2 times and the total score in 2 throws is noted. Total score. That means we are going to add it. Okay. Complete the following table. Which gives a few value of the total scores on the 2 throws. First, we are completing it. So, by the way, we are going to add it plus sign. What does it mean? 2 dice are thrown simultaneously. 6 into 6, 36 will be the total possible outcomes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2 like that. Okay. And by the way, there is a rule also. Number of faces 6, and we are going to find out the 26. Then how to find out? There are 6 to the power 2. How the 6 to the power 2 is coming? It is coming 6 are the number of faces and 2 the power is number of dice. Okay, so 36 will be the answer. Suppose 2 coins you are going to toss 3 times. Total number of possible outcomes are, so 2, there are 2 faces on a coin and the number of coins are 3. 2 to the power 3, that is 8. So that is a basic formula. On the base we have to take number of faces and power is number of coins or number of dice. Okay. So we are going to add it. 6 plus 6 total 36 outcomes are possible plus. So 1 plus 1 it is 2, 1, 2, 3, 1 plus 2, 3, 1, 3, 4, 1 plus 3, 4 and 1 plus 6, 7. Okay. 2 plus 1, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 5, 3, 2, 5 and 8. After that 2, 1, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 5. Are you understanding what I am doing? Suppose this place is going to fill. So this and that number will be added. 2 plus 3, 5. 6 plus 2, 8, 3 plus 1, 4, 3 plus 2, 5, 5, 6, 6, 9. 3, 1, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6 and it is 9. Okay. 617 9 9 617 628 628 639 9 and 12. Okay, this is the completion of table. Total 36 possible outcomes are here and these are the results. Now the question: what is the probability that the total score is? Number 1, probability of total score is even. Probability of that the total score is even. So we'll find out how many even numbers are there. By the way, total 6 and multiplied by 6 total outcomes. Total outcomes is equal to 36. We are seeing that how many even numbers are there. Even numbers are there. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. These are even numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I write here 18 upon 36, that is 1 upon 2. Okay. Number 2. What is the probability? Total score is 6. Probability of total score is 6. Total score is 6. Now let us see how many times 6 is coming. No 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. 4 upon 36. 4 9. You are not going to count these. We are going to find all the addition numbers. Okay. Third one is at least 6. Probability of at least 6. At least 6, that means minimum 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 all are favorable outcomes. So we'll see that 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maximum is 12. So let us see at least 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 upon 36. Have you understood the meaning of this? At least 6. Minimum 6 is required. Maximum up to 12 all are favorable points. So we are going to count the numbers which are having 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So these are 15 upon 36. 3 5s are 12. 5 upon 12. Okay. So this is the answer of that. So the solution becomes very easy if you will make a sample space. After this, question number 3. Question number 3. A bag contains 5 red balls and some blue balls. If the probability of drawing a blue ball is double that of a red ball, determine the number of blue balls in the bag. Okay. What is the condition of this? Number 3. Question is, a bag contains 5 red balls and some blue balls. Make a diagram. It's a bag. Number of red balls is equal to 5. Number of blue balls is equal to x. Total number of balls total number of balls in a box. Total number of ball in a bag is equal to how many total number of balls in a bag? Number of red balls 5, number of blue balls x. So total number of balls 5 plus x. Okay. If the probability of drawing a blue ball, probability of drawing a blue ball, probability of drawing a blue ball. How many blue balls here? Blue balls x. Total number of balls 5 plus x. Okay. Probability of drawing a blue ball is double that of the red ball. So first I have got the probability of drawing a blue ball. Now probability of drawing a red ball. Red ball, how many red balls? There are 5 upon total ball 5 plus x. As given, now we'll read the question. As given, x upon 5 plus x is equal to 5 upon 5 plus x. Okay, now we are balancing it. See this line? The probability of drawing a blue ball is double that of the red ball. Probability of drawing a blue ball is double that of the red ball. So 2 will be multiplied by here. What is this? This is the probability of drawing a blue ball. Probability of drawing a blue ball, this is the probability of drawing a red ball. And in the condition it is given that probability of drawing a blue ball is double that of the probability of drawing a red ball. Okay. So 2 will be multiplied with the probability of drawing a red ball. So 5 plus x cancel. X is equal to 2 multiplied by 5, 10. And what we have taken x we have taken number of blue balls. So therefore number of blue balls is equal to 10. And total number of balls in a bag 10 plus 5, 15. Okay. So that is question number 3. What we have done in this question, we got first the probability of drawing a red ball, probability of drawing a blue ball, compare both of them, and the condition is given. The probability of drawing a red ball is double of the probability of drawing a blue ball is double of the red ball. Okay. Question number 4 is very important question. You can see in many sample papers, question paper, this type of question. A box contains 12 balls out of which X are black. Box contains how many balls? Total number of balls is equal to 12. Total number of a box contains 12 balls out of which X are black. Number of black balls. Number of black balls X. Okay. A box contains 12 balls out of which X are black. If one ball is drawn at a random from the box, what is the probability that it will be a black ball? So I don't know what color is there. Total number of balls are 12. Number of black balls are X. Okay. Probability of drawing a black ball from the bag is equal to, how many black balls are there? X upon total number of balls 12. Is it okay? First answer, probability of drawing a black ball X upon 12. If 6 more black balls are put into the bags. Now this is first part. Now 6 more black balls are put into the bag. What happened? If we are going to put 6 more black balls in the bag, then total number of balls in a bag is equal to 12 plus 6, 18. Okay, and number of black balls in a bag. Number of black balls in a bag, because now the 6 more, clearly it is mentioned, 6 more black balls are put into the bag. 6 more black balls. And how many black balls were there in the bag? Total X. Okay, 6 more black balls are put into it. So total number of black balls are in a bag now X plus 6. Is that okay? Six more black balls are put into the box. The probability of drawing a black ball is now double of what it was before. Find X. As given, probability of drawing a black ball. Now probability of drawing a black ball, X plus 6 upon 12 plus 6, it is 18. Is equal to probability of drawing a black ball in the first case, X upon 12. But here the case is, probability of drawing a black ball is now double of what it was. This is now double of what it was. That means it is multiplied by 2. Okay. So what happens now? X plus 6 upon 18 is equal to X upon 6. Okay. This I am not cancelling, otherwise you will confuse. This remains as it is. Here I can write here X upon 6. 6 1 ja, 6 3 ja. So it is X plus 6 is equal to 3X. Therefore 6 is equal to 3X minus X, 2X. So 2X is equal to 6, X is equal to 3. X is equal to 3. They are asking that find X. So X is equal to 3. That means number of black balls 3 in the first case. Okay. Situation is clear. In this bag there are total 12 balls, out of which X balls were black. Number of black balls X. First case, what is the probability of drawing a black ball? X, total number of black balls upon number of total balls 12. X upon 12. In the second case, if 6 more black balls are put into the bag, that means total number of black balls in the bag X plus 6 and total number of balls 12 plus 6, 18. Total number of black balls X plus 6, total number of balls in the bag 18 now. Now what is the probability of drawing a black ball? X plus 6 upon 18. Okay. And now in the question they are saying that the probability of drawing a black ball this time is twice the probability of drawing a black ball in case number 1. So 2 multiplied by X upon 12. This is the second case. It is the first case. So probability of this is the double of that one. So 2 is multiplied here. 2 6 is 12. Calculation cross multiplied and X is equal to 3. Okay. One more question is there. Question number 5 is to be discussed. Last question of this exercise. One important point that let us discuss. By the way, in the optional exercise, clearly it is mentioned that these exercises are not from the examination point of view. But you will see that it has been observed that, you know, most of the questions will be asked from the examination, especially in NCERT, in CBSE board. Okay. So you should not leave any question from optional exercise. You have to solve each and every question. Okay. Question number 5. A jar contains 24 marbles. Some are green and others are blue. A jar contains 24 marbles. is a jar which is containing how many marbles? Total number of marbles in a jar is equal to 24. Okay. Total number of marbles in a jar is equal to 24. If some are green and others are blue. Some are green. Let the number of green marbles be X. So therefore number of blue marbles, how many? Total 24. Number of green X, number of blue marbles 24 minus X. Okay. There are two types of marbles only, two colors marbles, green and blue. If a marble is drawn at a random from the jar and the probability that it is a green is 2 by 3. Find the number of blue marbles in a jar. Okay. If a marble is drawn at a random from the jar and the probability that it is a green, is 2 by 3. So first I am finding the probability of drawing a green marble. Okay. It is a green is 2 by 3. Probability of drawing a green marble. Probability of drawing a green marble from the jar. Probability of drawing a green marble from the jar is equal to, how many green marbles here? Number of green marbles are X. Total number of marbles are in a jar 24. Is it okay? As given in the question, it is clearly mentioned that the probability of drawing a green marble is 2 upon 3. So may I write here X upon 24 is equal to 2 upon 3. Okay. Now find the value of X. X is equal to 2 multiplied by 24 upon 3. So 3 8 ja 24, 8 2 ja 16. X is equal to 16. Okay. And X is equal to 16. In the question they are asking find the number of blue marbles in a jar. So X is equal to 16. After that, number of blue marbles. And number of blue marbles, how many blue marbles here? Number of blue marbles 24 minus X. So 24 minus X is equal to 16. Answer is 8. So number of blue marbles is equal to 8. Okay, clear? So that's all. This is the exercise, optional exercise of probability. I hope you enjoyed it. You have understood everything. Thanks for watching.